Deep in a forgotten forest, nestled between ancient oaks and whispering willows, lay the enchanted marshlands. Sunlight dripped through the canopy above, painting the swamp in shades of emerald and gold. Giant lily pads dotted the water's surface, looking like stepping stones for giants. The air hummed with the songs of dragonflies and the croaking of happy frogs. The marshes were a place of magic and wonder. Strange and beautiful flowers bloomed in every colour imaginable. Sparkling fireflies danced in the twilight, and the mud itself seemed to shimmer with an otherworldly glow. It was a place where dreams took root and blossomed alongside the water lilies. The creatures of the marsh lived in harmony, sharing the bounty of the land. Fish swam in the cool, clear water. Birds built nests in the reeds. And the frogs, oh, the frogs were everywhere. They were the heart and soul of the marshes, their joyful croaking a constant symphony of life. Among the many frogs who called the marshes home was a small emerald-green tree frog named Flick. He wasn't as big or strong as some of the other frogs. He couldn't jump as high or croak as loud. But what Flick lacked in size, he made up for in curiosity. Flick loved to explore. Every day he would hop from lily pad to lily pad, his big, curious eyes drinking in the wonders of the marsh. He would spend hours watching the dragonflies dance and the fireflies flicker. He loved to listen to the stories told by the elder frogs, tales of ancient magic and forgotten legends. One day, while exploring a secluded part of the marsh, Flick stumbled upon something extraordinary. It was a hidden grove bathed in an ethereal light. In the centre of the grove, nestled amongst the roots of an ancient willow tree, lay a single shimmering egg. It pulsed with a warm inner light. Flick had never seen an egg like it before. It was unlike any other egg in the marsh. He cautiously hopped closer, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and excitement. As he drew near, he felt a strange warmth emanating from the egg. It seemed to call to him. Tentatively, Flick reached out with a webbed finger and touched the egg's surface. The moment he did, a jolt of energy surged through him. The world around him erupted in a blinding flash of light and heat. Flick cried out in surprise and fear, scrambling back from the egg. When he could see again, Flick was amazed to find himself completely unharmed. The egg, however, was gone. In its place, a small flicker of flame danced merrily. Flick watched in awe as the flame grew larger, swirling and dancing before him. He realized then that something incredible had happened. He had been touched by magic. Life in the enchanted marshlands continued at its usual peaceful pace. Flick kept his newfound fire powers a secret. He practiced controlling the flames, making them dance and flicker at his command. He knew instinctively that his powers were special. He also knew they could be dangerous if they fell into the wrong hands. One day, a strange silence fell over the marshes. The usual symphony of croaks and chirps was replaced by an unsettling stillness. A bone-chilling cold settled over the land, and a thin layer of frost began to creep across the once vibrant vegetation. Word spread quickly through the marsh. Morvanna, the frost witch, had arrived. Legends spoke of Morvanna, a being of pure ice and shadow, who could freeze anything she touched. Terror gripped the hearts of the marsh's inhabitants. They had never faced such a threat before. Flick watched in horror as Morvanna, cloaked in ice and wielding a staff that crackled with frost magic, began to freeze everything in sight. The once vibrant lily pads turned brittle and white, and the joyful croaking of the frogs was replaced by terrified silence. Fear coiled in Flick's stomach, cold and tight. He could flee, hide like the others. But as he looked around at his frozen home, a spark of defiance ignited within him. This was his home, and he wouldn't let it be destroyed without a fight. He had a power. He could help. Taking a deep breath, Flick summoned his fire. The air around him shimmered with heat as a cloak of flames enveloped his small frame. He knew he couldn't defeat Morvanna alone, but he could buy the other creatures time to escape. He would be their protector, their guardian against the cold. In that moment, Flick the Curious became Frogarok, the Flame Guardian.